Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading here. I want to go over something that happened this morning, and you may also have had situations like this happen where you do all the due diligence, you pick the right stock, you just don't execute it perfectly. And that's kind of what happened to me this morning. Now, the setup was there. I loved the patience that I showed in the morning, just waiting for this stock to make this move, right? On this one, I kind of traded it on the 5 minute chart, waiting for that 5 minute setup. And I do have to say, I'm very proud of how patient I was waiting for this and not just jumping on these other stocks that were up over 100%. Okay. Why didn't I like CMRX? Because this made a really nice move, but I didn't like the float. The float on this one is just too high for me to trade. So I didn't like that one. QRE made a monster move. It was just too expensive for me to trade, and the spreads were just way too wide for me. So CPIX, I was waiting, watching this one. The float was decent, a little bit higher than I would like, but much better float than the other stocks that were up over 100%. So I thought, maybe we can see a nicer move out of it. Now, also at 8 a.m. is a critical time for other stocks to have news headlines, right? And that's where you see a lot of action around 8 o'clock in the morning. Companies will come out with news. So I was waiting for that. Now, it also coincided with the 5 minute chart on CPIX. We were coming up to that 8 a.m. time, right? We were having this 5 minute pullback here. So I was waiting, and I knew other traders were also doing what I was doing. We were waiting to see if any other stocks hit our scanner. That did not happen. Okay. So when that doesn't happen, now all the traders are going to gravitate towards this stock. This was what I was thinking, right? And I was definitely right in my conviction of this happening. You can see it's still going here. This is another 5 minute setup. First 5 minute candle here, making another new high, right? That was what I was trading back here at 8 a.m. I was waiting for this 5 minute setup, and then on this candle here. This is what we were waiting for over at the 810 mark. So that's right here. This is that 810 candle. My entry should have been over 280 because that's the high of this previous candle, and then getting this move here. I got in on the pullback, and then it didn't go in the first minute. And you know how I like to get in and out of these very fast? It didn't move fast enough for me. So I sold too early. That's totally fine. But I feel like there's still a lesson here to share with you guys. That's why I'm on here, because we were patient, we waited, we had the right trade. So you can't be upset with that. All right. Sometimes you just have to wait for the setup to happen. And like I said, Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m., there's usually a lot of news headlines that come out. Didn't happen. There wasn't any new stocks that came here. So then all the eyeballs go back to what the best stock to trade would be. And that's this one here. CPIX has the most volume, the lowest float, a good price range for traders, and it had the 5 minute setup coinciding with everything. All right. So the more you watch markets and the more time spent, that's your edge, right? So that's what gave me this trade here. Now, I could have just held it, which I should have, or I should have gotten in at 280. Like I said, that would have been the right move. I got in too early and then sold out way too early. But like I said, Still a good learning experience here. The more time spent with the markets, the more time spent on the charts. You see price action, you see what the other traders, you want to be where the other traders are trading, right? All that volume. That's what gives us the moves. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Wish I could have capitalized more on the trade. Had the right time, had the right trade, just did not hold it long enough. So that's it for me. If you did trade this, leave it down below. Let me know how you did, CPIX, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.